What's good, my people, my ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? Welcome back to the I can't call it. Welcome back to the FIFA 17 career mode, because it is no longer a West Bromwich Albion career mode, and it feels kind of weird saying that. But for right now, it's the Netherlands career mode, as we are starting the European Championships, the Euros, Euro 2020, I think. Are we in 2020 or maybe 2022? It might be. So we're kicking it off with Holland. In our group, we have Greece, Germany, and Russia. I believe the third team is Russia. So we're starting off with a game against Greece. They got the ball right here. They whip it into the box. Van Ginkel can't get it clear, and Donis gets the ball. It falls to him inside the box, and he tucks it away into the back of the net. So 10 minutes into our European Championship adventure, we fall behind to the former champions of this tournament, Greece. It's just poor defending. Like, where are the defenders anyway? Where's my other centre back? I see, like, where is everyone? I see Bruma. I don't see my other centre back. Like, I don't. I see Van Ginkel in there. I see Willems coming over. But the defending is just terrible. So getting into this, we need to get ourselves back into this game. Daley Blind slides it through to Janssen, and it's a real tame effort. Like, we didn't create too much in this first half. As you can see right here, they scored the first goal, and then it took 41 minutes for us to actually get our next chance and go on. Holland, if there's one position I'd strengthen in this team, it is the striking position. Like, pretty much, I could play Vincent Janssen or no one. Like, Vincent Janssen or nobody. There's Locadia or Locadia, however you say it, but I don't even think I brought him with me to this tournament, because I was thinking if I don't have Vincent Janssen up front, or if it doesn't work out with Janssen, I'll play Memphis Depay up front and put someone else on the wing. So I didn't bring Locadia, I don't believe, at least. I may be wrong, but I don't think I did take him with me in the squad. We almost came close to drawing level right there as the ball deflected off a few players, but Bruma, who was almost kind of at fault for the first goal being conceded due to some terrible defending, puts us back on level terms with a beautiful header. Like, Memphis Depay's delivery is on point, the run to the near post is on point, and the header is perfect. Look at the way he just flicked that glancing header into that far post. Jeffrey Bruma, former Leicester City career mode stopper, brilliant, a legend in that career mode almost. Look, I miss playing with him, man. Jeffrey Bruma, one of my favourite players back in that career mode. But we did come straight back again. Van Ginkel got through on goal, and his shot was saved. Unluckily, it came off the crossbar, but we were in full control of this game at this point. Daley Blind crossing it in, back post controlled by Daley Klaassen. And matter of fact, it is Davy. I don't know, Klaassen. His shot saved by the keeper. Van der Meer this time getting off the bench, takes a shot, deflects off the defender, and the West Bromwich Albion hero off the bench, taking him with me, had to take him with me. He comes off the bench and puts us in the lead. Just over 10 minutes left to go with regular time. Maxwell Van der Meer steps up and puts us in the lead in this game after being a goal down. We've come from behind, get us in the lead. Oh, look at the position he's just picked up. In the hole, goes around one, takes the shot, it's heading on target, but the deflection definitely takes it past the keeper. The deflection completely, well, not blindsided, but it's wrong for the keeper. It sent him in the wrong direction. The goal, classed as Van der Meer's goal, because obviously, like I said, it was heading on target, but deflection took it in. Greece had a corner with a few minutes left to go. It's punched by the keeper. Berghaus is the only one available to pick it up. No defenders back whatsoever, and Berghaus, through on goal, tucks it away, ends the game as a competition. 3-1, we beat Greece, 89 minutes on the clock, and in a game where we started off real slow towards the end, especially in the second half, we picked it up a lot, and we outplayed Greece. We deserved the victory, and we got to thank Van der Meer coming off the bench. I mean, this guy is destined to be a hero, man. The guy is destined. He almost brought us back in the FA Cup final, couldn't do it. He brought us back into the game, but he couldn't get us all the way back into it. He's brought us back into this game, and he's got us the first 3 points of the championship. Our second game is correct against Russia, and I don't even know where. Did they even set locations for these tournaments? I don't know which country we're in, what country we're meant to be in, but you can see right here with the lineups going through, Van der Meer did earn himself a start after coming off the bench and changing the game completely. Russia's lineup, I don't really know too many players other than Kokran and Shatov, Smolnikov. Other than that, it's a bit of a different side to the team they would usually field 4 years into the career mode, obviously. But this is the time we went up with Depay, Janssen, and Promes on the right. Van der Meer, Blind, Van Ginkel, Willems, Bruma, I don't know who was in the middle with Bruma, De Vries, sorry, and it will probably be Karsdorp on in the right back position. I missed it, but we did get off to an advantage. Again, a little bit of a mix up there, leading to a forced save out of the keeper. Quincy Promes this time taking a shot. You can see there wasn't all too much going on in this first half. Again, a little bit of a slow start, but Depay picked up the ball on the left hand side, completely just went around his defenders way too easily, and Memphis Depay, 34 minutes into the first half, puts us in the lead with a very smart finish at the near post. But again, defenders should have done a little bit better there. Like, 2 players on him, one of them is running around off the pitch like Depay's gonna, I don't know, like Depay is dangerous off the pitch. I don't know what sense that makes. And really, the keeper should be doing better, because there's only one place Depay can hit that ball from that angle, and that's the near post. Keeper should be keeping that out. But Vandermeer picks up the ball right here, slides it across to Marco Van Ginkel. He plays it across one more time to Depay. He takes a touch, cuts inside, and is taken down by Smolnikov. And we are given a penalty. So before half-time, we have an opportunity to be 2-0 up. Is it Smolnikov? Let's check the name on his back. Let's check. He ain't gonna turn around. Smolnikov. Yeah, it is Smolnikov. Taking down Depay. And Memphis Depay is going to step up to take this penalty. 45 minutes on the clock. Can we double our lead? Memphis Depay has his run up and puts it in the corner. Keeper doesn't move whatsoever. So Memphis Depay with 2 goals in this game. Netherlands with 2 goals in this game. On the stroke of half time, we go 2-0 up. And we're looking good. We're looking good. And obviously we got Germany in the 3rd game of the group stages. So really, if we can get a nice comfortable win in this game, that would be brilliant, because... And right here, Memphis Depay does put us 3-0 up. He completes his hat-trick right after the first half starts. Only about 5 minutes after the first half starts. It's a beautiful finish from Memphis Depay as well. Nice played in through ball, but Russia's defense was all over the place. But like I was saying, we're playing against Germany. If we can get a nice comfortable win and we can secure our position in the knockout stages, we can rest a few players. We could possibly even skip that game. And everything will be good. All is nice, all is well. But right here, 3-0, put ourselves up. Memphis Depay gets his 3rd goal in the championship, 3rd goal of the night. And we're cruising. We've pretty much secured a win. The only thing we need to do now is score more goals. And again, if it comes down to it, goal difference, qualify top of the group, that's what we want. And hopefully that's what we get. Wijnaldum came on off the bench, running down this left-hand side, left his defender on the floor for dead. Gets just on the edge of the box, whips it in. Vincent Janssen right on his head, nods it in past the keeper. And I think... after this game, I had a problem loading up the menu, so I had to completely restart the game and go through and play this game again. So I just made sure, I played the game again, and I made sure that I won, basically. That's all I did, but the goal scorers weren't the same. So obviously, just if that pops up and someone scores and it doesn't add up, like if Depay scores, I can't even remember who scores, to be honest, but if Depay scores and it says he's only got 2 goals in the tournament, that's why, because I had to restart. The goal scorers weren't the same. But you can see right here, I did end up simulating a match against Germany. We lost it, but we still qualified top of the group, and Germany came through with us in 2nd place. So really, I mean, you can't ask for more. We qualified top of our group. We're into the knockout stages now, and we're playing against England in the quarterfinals. Is it quarterfinals or round of 16? I think it's quarterfinals. Playing against England, my national team, my home team. But you see, coming out from what you see briefly, we have a relatively similar side to what we've been playing. And England, especially as you can imagine, the way their team has grown, their team is beastly. You know Eric Dyer has grown into a beast. Dele Alli, former West Brom player, you know Harry Kane is a beast. You know Nathaniel Klein is a beast. They just got a bunch of beasts on their team. And look at that. I was surprised to see that. Sam Allardyce is in the game as England manager. I don't know. I just didn't know, to be honest. So it caught me off guard a little bit to see Sam Allardyce as the England manager. Why is it only England that got a national team manager? I think it is, at least. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the lineup we went with. Pretty similar side, pretty similar lineup. But England side, again, look, more players. Sterling, you know he's a beast by now. Ross Barkley must be a beast. Luke Shaw, beast. Their whole team is full of beasts. I don't know what Chris Smalling is like, but he must be at least pretty good. It must be like 84, 85. But we did get off to an early start as Memphis Depay broke through just under 20 minutes into the game and scored yet another goal with his left foot, scoring his 4th goal in the tournament. I don't know how much it's going to come up and say if it says 4. Probably won't. But he just burst past Nathaniel Klein, and no one was catching him from that point. Memphis Depay in his own right is a beast himself. Like, this guy is, his stats are brilliant. And you can see that he's really looking kind of unstoppable at this point. So, 4 goals in his last 2 games. looking strong, but England were trying to get themselves back through as a beautiful ball is played through to Raheem Sterling, one-on-one with the keeper, and it's an outstanding save from the goalkeeper, Zoot. Zoot. Just getting a foot to it and pushing it out for a corner. This time Rick Karsdorp coming down the right hand side. He's going to whip it into the box. It comes to Vincent Janssen, and another brilliant header just nodding past the keeper. So Rick Karsdorp down that right hand side doing what we know him to do at West Brom. He's playing a little bit of a different role to what he used to play at West Brom. Obviously, when I was the manager of West Brom, he played him back three, played him as a centre back obviously. Now he's playing a right back role, and that pace and strength he has is shining through, getting down that right hand side. Brilliant ball. Brilliant header. The keeper got a little bit of a touch to it. Again, Jack Butland, another beast. Should have done a little bit better with that one though, as he's ended up just pushing it into the corner of his own goal. But England still not giving up in this one. Harry Kane gets the ball. It comes through to Dele Alli, straight into the hands of Joran Zoot. However, he boots it out of the field. Memphis Depay flicks it onto Van Ginkel, and just like that, we're hitting England on the counter-attack. Marco Van Ginkel plays it down the left-hand side. Memphis Depay on the ball again, bursting into the box, whips it into the back post. It falls to Van der Meer, and Maxwell Van der Meer gets himself another goal, his second as a Holland international player at such a young age. This guy is the next best thing. That's quite similar to the goal he just scored against Manchester United, to be honest. Apart, it was crossed from the other side to the other side, and he finished it from a little bit of a tighter angle. And it was on a half volley rather than a full volley. So, I mean, it's similar, but not that similar. I guess I got carried away. But Van der Meer getting his second goal of the championship, obviously after scoring the goal that pretty much got us on our way in the first match against Greece. Willems this time taking a shot. Jetro Willems is another one, man. This guy's stats. This guy is like a cheap version of David Alaba. Like, this guy has every stat you want. Even stats you don't want, this guy has. Like, he's just full of greens. But you see, England, 57 minutes in, were able to pull one back as Raheem Sterling picked up the ball at the back post, pulled it back to Harry Kane, the Manchester United striker, and he buried it into that back post. We couldn't really get close to them at all. We couldn't. They put it back. I mean, Karsdorp almost intercepted that pass, but it's just not good enough, really. Harry Kane open in the box. No one picked him up. He gets his second goal of the European Championship, but at this point, it's looking like that might be his last, unless England can get themselves back into this game. And Luke Shaw comes down that left hand side. Rick Karsdorp's speed is enough to get him back into it, but Harry Kane on the volley falls to Sterling, and Joran Zoot making two more brilliant saves. It falls to Sterling again because for some reason we decided to keep the ball on the pitch, and it falls to Harry Kane eventually, and the Manchester United striker, who just scored a consolation goal, what looked like a consolation goal for England, has won himself a penalty as the captain Daley Blind pulls him down. And of course, it's the Manchester United man who steps up to take the penalty. One-on-one with Joran Zoot. Can he put it away? No. The keeper dives the right way and pushes it well away. What a strong hand that was. Now that I look at that, that went way away. But England still not giving up. A few minutes left to go. Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it into the box, and Nathaniel Clyne is the man inside the box, and he just can't do enough to get it into the back of the net. Beautiful ball from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Like, beautiful cross. And Nathaniel Clyne's just hit it down into the ground, and it's ended up bouncing over the box. But that's it for today's episode. The next episode, we will have a match against France in the semi-finals, and then hopefully in the finals. So regardless, the next episode will be the final episode of the European Championships, and then we will start our journey at the next club, the new club we are joining. Peace.